This trip was kind of crazy. We started in Cape Town, flew up to Johannesburg. We were supposed to fly to Qatar, but that got cancelled. So we ended up flying to Singapore instead, which I think was low-key way better. One of my favorite things was probably the butterfly garden. I just wish we had a little more time. From Singapore, we then finally landed in Bangkok, but Bangkok was a completely different vibe. Our first day in Bangkok was pretty chill. We ended up taking a boat to a temple. The temple was amazing, like the architecture was insane, and we also got blessed by a monk, which was pretty cool. After the temple, we tried our first pad krapao in Thailand. I had to get a Thai milk tea because it's probably one of my favorite drinks right now. I think this spot was actually one of the first pad krapao spots. It was actually amazing.
Yeah, it's not bad though. Spice.
I think it might be my favorite Thai dish. Later, we explored Chinatown. We looked at some clothes around Songwat. We stopped by a shop called the Renim Project, and we also saw some thrift stores. Some of the pieces in Bangkok were really cool, but wait till you see what we got in Vietnam. While we were in Songwat, we also saw this really cool ceramic studio. I saw this piece that kind of reminded me of my own ceramics. We got dinner around Chinatown, and I got some grilled squid, and I think this might be the spiciest thing I've ever ate in my entire life. So the next day we went to Asiatique, and if you know me, you already know I'm here for the dinosaurs.
This is your ferry captain speaking. We're heading to Isla Nublar, the home of Jurassic World.
I somehow ended up training a raptor. Don't ask me how that happened. We also got to see the Indominus Rex, which was crazy, and obviously in Jurassic Park fashion, everything went sideways from there. Later, we also got some ice cream made by a Michelin star chef, which was quite cool.
Is it good? แล้วมันจะโทรบอกไหมแล้วมันจะโทรบอกเราไหมอะ
So, not gonna lie, the next day was a bit more chill. We moved to a different area. We got some breakfast around the area, then we went to this really cool coffee shop to get some work done. Swan ended up getting a coconut water matcha, and I got a peach Thai iced tea, which I highly recommend. And then later on in the day, we decided to visit Khao San Road, and it was wild.
Sans arrêt, ça prend 45 minutes.
Day 4 was a little more busy. I think it was also one of my highlights in Thailand. Later on, we go to a Muay Thai fight, but first in the morning, we went to Chatuchak Market. We grabbed some food, fruit, and drinks. And we also saw this huge fish market. It was crazy. It was like multiple blocks of fish, and they also had like random hardscape and just a whole bunch of aquarium stuff. I'm really into aquascaping and fish keeping, so I really enjoyed seeing how big it was there. So after the fish market, we ended up going to the Muay Thai fight, and we were a little late, but I think this was probably one of my favorite events that we went to in Bangkok. So after the fight, we headed back to Chatuchak, and we tried probably one of my favorite dishes that I had the whole trip. So we were actually supposed to go here earlier on in the day, but it was just too busy, and then we had to end with a little coconut ice cream. The next day was our last day in Bangkok, so we went to a morning market and we got some Thai milk tea. And then later on, we got these Michelin recommended Thai donuts. And then to end the day, we went to Siam to explore some malls and some clothing stores. We also got this really good Korean fried chicken. And yeah, that was basically Bangkok, but Vietnam was something else.